Today on My 90s Quest, we dive back into the books from my childhood. Reader beware, you're in for a scare. Goosebumps by R.L. Stine. When I was a kid, Goosebumps truly captured my imagination. Maybe it was the bumpy covers or the captivating artwork, but those books had a special magic. In the 90s, they were everywhere you looked. I would go to book fairs and just marvel at the covers, wishing I owned every book. 62 books were written in the original run by R.L. Stine from 1992 to 1997. There were also spin-offs like Tales to Give You Goosebumps, which was a collection of short stories, and Give Yourself Goosebumps, a choose-your-own-adventure series of books, and even a hit TV show that spanned 4 seasons between 1995 and 1998. One of my fondest memories with Goosebumps was one Halloween we were going door to door and we stumbled upon a house where a woman was handing out Goosebumps books. I just remember that excitement and joy of getting a real Goosebumps book for Halloween. Did you know? The cover artist Tim Jacobus worked directly with the publisher Scholastic, and R.L. Stine didn't have any input on the creation of the covers, so it was years until they would finally meet. Here in present day, I decided to pick up some of the classic Goosebumps books and see how they hold up. I wanted to find out what made them so endearing when I was younger. It looks like there have been many re-releases of these stories over the years, including box sets with classic covers, but it kind of bothers me that they no longer do the bumpy covers. That was kind of half the fun of the books. For me, nothing beats the originals. So for this 90s Quest, I've grabbed a couple books that I want to talk about and compare the TV shows based on the stories. So let's start off with The Girl Who Cried Monster. I certainly remember the cover from my childhood, but I don't think I ever read the book. The story is kind of a play on the classic children's story, The Boy Who Cried Wolf. Lucy, the protagonist, loves to torment her brother and scare him with monster stories. Eventually she learns the librarian is a monster, but then no one believes her. This instantly became one of my favorite Goosebumps stories. It has great suspense, interesting creatures, and a great twist ending. The TV episode for The Girl Who Cried Monster mostly stays true to the book, only skipping a couple of set pieces. They did a great job designing the monster, and the library set is pretty much how I imagined it. The next book I want to talk about is One Day at Horrorland. Although I didn't enjoy it as much as The Girl Who Cried Monster, it's a very strong story. The story starts with the Morrises on a family trip getting lost driving to the fictional Zoo Gardens theme park. They eventually give up, and when they stop, they see signs for Horrorland. In an attempt to find some enjoyment, they decide to try Horrorland, but it turns out to be more real than they expected. I found this story pretty goofy at times, but I did really enjoy the suspense that the different rides provided, especially the Doom Slide. Now let's talk about the 2-part TV episode. So I've read a couple of reviews on Reddit, and it seems like it's really well received for the most part. I know maybe some of that is nostalgia. I had never read the book or seen the TV episode, and it didn't really click for me. They deviate pretty heavily from the book and add a whole part with a game show, which I found frustrating at times and kind of way too long. I understand they need to change things for TV because sometimes something that works in the book won't translate to TV very well, but yeah, it just wasn't for me. After I read a couple Goosebumps books, I started to see some patterns. So in my opinion, these are 3 staples that make a good Goosebumps book. There's always a juicy cliffhanger between chapters, and more times than not, it ends in a misdirection. The twist ending. Something is revealed that makes you rethink a part of the story. And number 3, empowering the main character, showing kids that they can overcome their challenges. Overall, I've had a lot of fun returning to these classic books, and honestly, I think I'm going to continue reading more of these books because they're the perfect blend of suspense, joy, and scares. My 90s Quest is more than a nostalgic trip back in time. It's a personal journey of rediscovery and reflection. By immersing myself in the sights, sounds, and experiences of the 90s, I seek to gain a deeper understanding of my past and how it informs my present and future. Together, let's journey back in time and prove that sometimes the best things in life are the ones we hold closest to our hearts. Till next time, don't touch that dial.